Okay, this is my third attempt at recording this. I really hope it works. Hey everybody, it is Thursday, February 18th. Cheers to you. I'm drinking now cold Earl Grey tea. It was hot when I started. So I started recording this from my iPhone because all my cards are full, and then I was out of space on my phone. It's a very crappy phone. And then I decided to clear up the cards that I have that are full. So it took me a while to do that because my computer is also out of disk space. It's a very long story. It's very complicated. But anyways, and then the battery ran out and I don't have a replacement on my camcorder, so I had to plug it in, and it's far. I can't plug it in where I am right now, so I'm using my DSLR. It doesn't matter. I'm here, right? So I hope you're having a good week. I went out this morning and I had a little surprise on my car. My windshield is cracked from the half point until the end. So I have to get my windshield replaced. They've already fixed it back in January, but it's in a different spot. So I might have received another rock on my windshield and didn't really notice it this time. The first time I did, but not this time. So yeah, so next Friday I gotta go and get my windshield repaired, but that's okay. We're all good. We're alive and in good spirits. Okay, so I have, as you may have noticed from the title, have revealed my secret yesterday, the big project that I was working on. But in case you are not part of my mailing list or don't follow me on my other social medias, I will talk about that at the end because there is a good special on it too, so I don't want you to miss out on that. So I'll get back to it at the end. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the Craft It live show, which I had the pleasure of co-hosting with Heather and Sylvia on Craft It at the Craft Shack. The show is called Craft It Live. I'm all mixed up. So I did a project which is somewhere here, and I love it. I don't say this often, but I love it. So this is a whole bunch of layers. I can't zoom in and out with this camera because it doesn't have autofocus, or yeah. So it's a bunch of layers, and I'm not sure that you'll be able to, or that I'll be able to catch it. There are some spots where there is liquid gold. Ooh, I don't know if we can see it. But there's also some light molding paste. There's some text paper underneath. I've layered a whole bunch of stamps, some stencils as well. And for those of you who have attended, you will notice that the quote has changed significantly. And there I can still see my... I took a lead pencil to sketch it in before because, so what happened after the show, I had written the quote, and after the show I was fiddling around with rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle, not on this page, next to it, but some of the drops fell on the quote and I didn't notice, and that wouldn't have been so dramatic had I left it drying like that, but I guess because I didn't notice, I rubbed on it or something. Or my sleeve rubbed on it, something happened, and then the letters started disappearing and smudging, and I couldn't get it back to the way it was. So I decided to erase everything. So it's good because in a way I've discovered what I can do if I'm not happy with something on a page, and I've used ink. I used the Pentel portable brush, something like that. I forgot the name, but I'll try to find it and I'll put it in the show more down below. If you click on that, you'll be able to see all the detail. But anyways, it erased with a lot of patience, and then I redid the quote. So I'm going to read you the quote because I really like what it is. It says ... And then the day came when the risk to remain tight inside a bud became more painful than the risk it took to blossom. I love that quote, and it's by Anais Nin. Yeah. So that's what I worked on during the Craft It live show. And in case you have missed the live show, you can watch the recording, and I will put the link in the show more below as well. I'm looking at my notes, by the way, so I don't forget anything. Yes, update on the watercolor journal. Another update on the Strathmore watercolor journal. Dina, if you're watching this, I got it second time around. So I now have the Strathmore watercolor journal for the Series 400 with the hardcover. And now I have the same journal, tiny, a little smaller than the original one with the hardcover, but this one is soft cover. What? Yeah. That is my puppy. So this one measures 7 3/4 inches by 9 3/4 inches. Same dimension as the mixed media mixed media soft cover journal from Strathmore. But I can't wait to start these. So now I have 3 brand new journals, 2 watercolor ones and 1 mixed media. So thank you, Dana, again. Stop sending me gifts. I know it sounds weird, and yes, I want to keep this one too. This one is my fave by far. Yes, okay. And oh, and somebody else pointed out or sent me in a comment, that was Fran Rogo, I believe, who said that for those of you who are looking for the watercolor journal with the hardcover, you can order it from digblade.com if you're in the US. I guess the shipping is like cheap, no exchange rate, which kills us. I don't know if you're aware, but your US dollar is very strong and compared to our Canadian dollar. So the exchange rate varies from $1.35 to $1.40. So on one US dollar, if we want to have a US dollar, if we want to convert our money to US, to get $1, we have to pay $1.40. Just a little update. Little side note. Okay, so the next topic I want to talk about is Patreon, because I'm still not done with the rewards, as you probably have noticed. I have posted photos of some of the projects that I have done, and these are it. And it's using the sketch number 1 that I've provided to my patrons. So if you're a patron, you have gotten this sketch, and I made 2 versions of it because I was working on this one, and I don't know, yeah, you can tell, see? The color I used to color these poppies is a paint by Pibio. Hold on. Hello. I'm back! I've always wanted to do this. This is Iridescent Red Blue. You can't see. Iridescent Red Blue by Pibio, and it's from their Dinah collection. And oh, this stuff is yummy. I have used it against a black background, but as you can see, if I move it, you can see blue, whoop, back to red, and blue again, and back to red. Honestly, while I was working on this, I wasn't liking where it was going. It was frustrating me. And then all of a sudden, I left it to the side, and then I did this one in more pastelish color, like the background is more pastelish. There's also some text paper. I'm a big fan of text paper in the background, and I think I'm going to keep on using it. So I'm sorry if you know, for those who don't like text paper. I really do. So yeah, and while I was working on this, then I found how to bring it back. So I have filmed the video of this. I scrapped the video. I filmed the video for this, but both pieces of artwork will be part of your prints that I will be sending out to you. I'm sending more prints this month because I'm so late, and I feel bad about that. And I will also send all of the prints also to anybody who is getting usually rewards in the mail. So for those who have pledged $10 and up, you're gonna get all that. Plus the other video that I'm making, plus the prints of the other artwork that I'm making for the second video, plus you're going to get a chance to win the 3 originals. So these 2 and the one that I'm going to do are also going to be drawn throughout these levels just for this month, because I really feel bad that I'm late, and it's not fair to you guys. After all, you pay me to do this, so. Yes, and Mona, not Mona L, sorry, Mona H, I'm going to say, you're next. after that. So it will come. I know you're in no hurry. I understand that, but I just wanted to give you guys an update. Okay. I'm looking at my notes, by the way. I got my iPad standing right there. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, this is the seascape that I've been working on with pouring medium and the poured skin. I can't show it to you from up close, but just know that this is the video that you're going to see most probably next. I have filmed the process, the whole process, and look, it's got some seashells all around it, and that's Lucy Phillips' idea. And I love it. It's not 100% dry. I can still see a little bit of milkiness to the pouring medium in some areas. And I do understand that in some cases it might take up to a year. It's very thick. I've got at least 1/4 inch thick of pouring medium on this puppy. So, and there are 2 layers of skins added to this. So, yes. It's going to take a while to dry, but it will. And my camera shut down on me again, so I don't know where I was. I'm going to start all over again. So I was talking about Lucy, who gave me the idea for the seashells around the frame. Lucy is this kid, I call her the kid, I shouldn't say that, but I know she's young, so I don't think she'll mind, but she's this awesome young artist from the UK, and she has done something while we were streaming live on Craft It Live. She was also doing stuff, and all of a sudden, after the show, Heather tells me, you gotta go on Instagram and check this out. And so I went and I saw that Lucy had posted something and it looks strangely familiar. I wasn't sure, but I thought, this really looks like me. And in fact, it is me. She drew my portrait. And oh my gosh. So what I'll do is, it's so amazing to the point where, you know, like sometimes people say you look like someone, but it's hard to see the resemblance. I noticed right away it was me. And it is done so beautifully, and I think she managed to make me look gooder or better. So I will put the link to Lucy's Instagram in the show more below so that you can go and check it out, because it is phenomenal. She did the shading, like she did cross hatching for shading. The hair is like, there's so much detail on this picture. It's unbelievable. What talent. So Lucy, thank you so much. It's gorgeous, and I'm flattered and humbled, and she says it's not finished yet, which really, it's finished in my mind. But yeah, so go check her out. I will leave all the info below. Okay, must drink. Woo, my throat is parched. I got up with a sore throat this morning, but it went away, so I'm hoping that I nipped it in the bud. Okay, so now that I've said everything, my big secret is revealed. If you are not on my mailing list, or you don't follow me on all the other social medias, you're learning it here. I'm part of the 21 Secrets Spring 2016 workshop. It's the Tools and Techniques edition, and what it is it's a workshop with 21 workshops. So essentially you're buying into this thing, and it's got 21 workshops from 21 different teachers. I'm one of them. The 20 other ones are amazing. I've seen some of the pictures of the projects that they've done, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on that. This is like crazy. And I figured it out. Like, the cost is, and while I'm talking, I'm going to scroll, have the names of the teachers scrolling down, because you don't need to see my face all this time, but I've worked it out, and it's $98 US. But right now there's a special early bird disc price until tomorrow. Friday the 19th is the last day that you can get the early bird, and she's knocking it off. I'm talking about Connie, who's organizing this. She's knocking off $10 off the price, so that's $88, but you get 21 workshops. So I figured it out, and it's $4.19 per class. Like, seriously, this is such a bargain. And I know I sound like, you know, I want to sell the class. I do. I mean, obviously I've worked on this, but it's pretty incredible when you can get a class for $4 run. So the special early bird price is on until tomorrow, Friday the 19th. So you only have like 1 day left to take advantage of it. And all you need is this coupon code that you're seeing here. And the coupon code is Spring Secret. Yes, Spring Secret in one word, all lowercase, and that will knock off $10 off the price. So $88, 21 classes. And just so you know, in my class I decided to do 2 different projects. So I don't know who else did that. We weren't told to do anything really. We were just like left very to our own preferences, but I decided to do 2 projects. So that's it. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished with this workshop. I'm very excited. I'm also very excited to take the other teachers' classes because it's a freebie I get. And I know a lot of people have already joined in to buy the class because the way we're getting paid is through an affiliate link. So if a class is bought through another teacher, I don't get a penny of that, which makes sense. So if you would like to support my end of things, I have posted a link in the description here to my affiliate link, so that if you click on that, I will get the percentage that's allocated to me. And I'm also going to put an iCard here, and the iCard will direct you, to my blog posts. And in that blog post, everything is linked to my affiliate link. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with how that works. So I'm super excited because I love the projects that I've done. And I know from seeing the other projects that the other teachers have done, wow. I mean, and this is coming from Gigi. Gigi's like, oh, I want to take that class. So, and Gigi's picky. She takes a lot of classes, so she's very, not picky, but she is very selective. And so, yeah, that's it. I'm excited, and I hope that you're going to go and check it out. If you have any problems, let me know, and I'll make sure that I can help you. I don't have, by the way, I don't have any control over how that end works, like to buy and stuff. Like, I did the class and that's it. It's out of my hands. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, and I don't see your names. Like, I don't get the information on the buyer. All I see is, you know, a date and an order has been placed, but I don't see any information, okay? So that's it for today. Hopefully, I can't promise anything anymore, and that's a direct order from Gigi. She's looking after me really well. I had a good talk on the phone with her this week because there's so much going on, and I was panicking over the fact that my patrons rewards weren't out yet, and I wasn't posting here on YouTube regularly. She told me I need to chill. So, but I mean, I don't stop anything. I'm just not going to put so much pressure on myself, and I think it's going to go a lot faster. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like the projects that I showed you, and if you want to see more, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have any questions, you can put them in the show more description down below, and I will see you later. Bye.